Melbourne have absolutely decimated the Western Bulldogs to be crowned premiers for 2021. Fox Sports News reporter Kath Durkin joins me live now. And Kath, a 57-year drought has been broken this evening.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Anna, in big fashion as well. 74 points the margin in the end as the D's were crowned premiers, as you say, for 2021 over in the West. It was actually the D's who got the fast start in the first quarter. They were all over the Dogs early on, forced them into so many errors. It was 4-1 in the first quarter to the D's, and it was starting to look as though it was going to be an absolute blowout. The Dogs, they managed to claw their way back. They'd only lost 4 first quarters prior to this one this season, so you can imagine they were pretty eager to overturn that slow start, and they did just that. They ended up kicking 6-1 in the second quarter. Bontempelli and Treloar leading the way. They had 2 goals apiece to half-time and were busy at the source as well. But Caleb Daniel as well, he had 26 touches to half-time, which is pretty remarkable. Most players don't have that for a game. So they looked like they were going to go on with it from there. An 8-point lead they carried into half-time, and then they just continued to roll on. In the second half, they kicked the first 2 after the main break, but then it was just all the D's. Bailey Fritsch, he kicked a double. He'd go on to kick 6 for the game, and it swung the momentum completely in Melbourne's favour. They were edging themselves in front, and then they just continued to surge from there. They dominated the centre bounce clearances. They had 4 goals from centre stoppages in the third quarter, and then ran on to 7 goals straight to finish the third quarter into a 24-point lead into the final quarter, and then just blew the game wide open in the end. It was absolutely incredible to watch. They just piled on the pain in that final quarter, kicked an incredible 8-1 in the final term to cruise to a 74-point margin, as I say, over in the West. So I think it's the biggest winning margin in a grand final, in fact. So unless it was at the MCG, you couldn't really script it much better for D's fans. 16 of the last 17 goals. Christian Petrarca, absolutely prolific as well, as you imagined he would be. 2 goals for him and 40 touches as well. So, as I say, a 57-year drought, a long time in the making. It's the club's 13th flag of their history, and it would have just been so lovely for it to be, that drought to be broken at the MCG. The members' stand would be going absolutely berserk at the moment. But as we say, these are the times we're in. It's over in the West, and historic grand final, Anna, in many facets. The Dogs, of course, they were going for their 3rd flag just in the club's history, managed to win it back in 2016, had to do it the hard way through this final series after missing a top 4 berth and having to play every week of the final series. So you feel a little bit sorry for them. Perhaps they were just too tired in the end to run on with it. But it's all Melbourne this evening. Plenty of highlights, as you can imagine, given that prolific way that they did finish the game. So we've got plenty of them over on Fox Sports News, and I'll continue to bring you plenty of reaction throughout the evening as well.
Thanks for the update, Kath. And as you say, it wasn't at the MCG, but no doubt provided some entertainment and plenty of excitement for the Demons fans watching at home.